I think we need to go the other way, Dad. No. Up
We
this
have
way.
to go the other way, right?
Right, yeah, up this way. So we just arrived in the train station over at Łódź, and so we walk a little bit through Piotrowski Street to get to the tram, to then take a bus to get to Ozorkow. So it's quite the journey. It was from Warsaw to Łódź, it's a very quick, maybe hour and a half train ride. Granted, you could very cheaply take a Uber taxi, but we take the long way, like true travelers. I mean, probably a Uber from here to Ozorkow. Well, from the manufacturer to Ozorkow, that would have been like $20, about the equivalent of $20. From here, maybe $30 or $40, give or take. But it's a little bit scenic to go take the tram and then the bus to get there, so I figured let's just go live and do it together. So this is the train station. Hey Devon. Right. Hi, Marcia. It's afternoon. It's about 4 p.m. our time. Oh, it's chilly. Oh, I just got slapped in the face by cold air. I know, Dad, wait up. Dad, I'm back to live.
Huh?
Back online.
Back at night?
Yep, back online.
I mean, we are in Łódź. It's still called, I think should go number 1. But you wanna walk to...
Let's walk so we can pass the church.
Came out to here, so...
4 o'clock is a little bit like magic hour, so the lighting is going to be good. I figured maybe we can take the longer way to walk down the Piotrowska Street. Dad's like, I don't want to do that with the suitcase. This is the train station. Not too many people around here. Piotrowska Street is... Am I saying that right, Dad? Piotrowska? Dad? He's just like, hurry up. Look at these autobuses. It looks like they're so square. Hey, Sergeant Salter. There's a beautiful church that we walk by over here. You can kind of see it off in the distance, but we'll walk right by it. certainly in Poland, you will find many, many, many beautiful churches. So we are now in the city of Łódź. It's pronounced Łódź, but it looks like an L, but the letter doesn't exist in English, but it's an L with a cross through it, and it's pronounced Wu. So Łódź. Dad's walking awfully fast for a senior. I gotta catch up. You have Deloitte here. Which means boat, right, Dad?
Yeah, it's boat, yeah. That's because there was a lot of little rivers here. You can talk about this.
Okay. There was a lot of what?
A lot of little rivers or streams. And there was a lot of little boats. You want to walk all the way to...
Yeah, let's just walk. Walk in the cold. Because we may not be able to come back to Łódź before we leave, so this may be my opportunity to do the live stream. Though the footage I did take of... Let's see, spin this around. The footage I did take of Łódź from our day going around the other day will be premiering later on tonight. All right. They need to make like a selfie stick for like flipping the camera over rather than touchscreen. There we go. Not as convenient. Yeah, I don't see, it's definitely not mosques here. Oh, Sergeant Salter, it's cold. It's bright though. It's warmer today than other days. Maybe 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh. I certainly woke up after that train ride though as soon as I stepped out. Oh, Sergeant Salter, I'm glad that you're able to find me through Jason Goodman. He is awesome. Now, Łódź has a lot of good street art as well, so hopefully we'll be able to pass some so you can see it. I do want to spend more time in this city as well. I mean, I want to spend more time everywhere, right? But Łódź, I think, has a lot also to offer. So it's a large industrial city. It was the second largest city in Poland after Warsaw before, but I think Krakow has now taken over in terms of like population size. Yeah, Poland is very strict with illegal immigration and also immigration here. The refugees are mainly from the Ukraine. And so Poland doesn't really have issues that are the ones that are facing the rest of the EU, really. Oh, I used to live in Colorado also. Dad, this looks like it might be open versus the other day. Dad, I'm gonna see if I can go inside quickly. I didn't get to see this one. This is beautiful. Yeah, Poland has taken in refugees from Ukraine. I don't know if I can go in. Let's see. Nope. Fail. Maybe this is the backside? Yeah, it's a church. That or I just don't know how to open a door. Let me spin around, see if there's another entrance. Wow, it's so colorful though. My goodness. Let's see if I can do a wider lens. There we go. Circling this, it's just a small church. I can walk around it pretty fast. I'm searching for an entrance that might be open. The marble is stunning. I want to see what's in the inside. Ugh. No, darn. Sorry guys, disappointed that we can't see what's in the inside. But wow. I think Łódź maybe. Yeah, it's locked, Dad. I tried. So there is a train station stop that has motifs that show various destinations, one being Auschwitz. I haven't been to that train stop. It's one of the places I do want to see that's on the list. And so possibly... Oh wait, it's open? What? What's open? Oh. Oh. You're saying we got locked? Oh, so maybe we weren't supposed to go in because the doors were closed. Oh no, see, it's automatic, it goes. But yeah, we can't go inside. The church itself is locked. But somebody was asking, is Łódź the same location as from Schindler's List? You know the movie Schindler's List?
I know
Schindler's List. Schindler, you know, he ran the factory outside of, he saved people. He saved so many Jewish people. He's the only member of the Nazi party that is actually buried in Israel.
His name,
oh, how do you pronounce his name?
I forgot. But this is the palace what we went over there, manufactory.
Oh no! That's Poznansky. He helped to build this city. We're not talking about who built this city, but during World War II.
Yeah, I have no knowledge about.
Let's see.
So
for those of you guys who have seen Schindler's List, Schindler was a member of the Nazi Party who saved all those Jewish people by providing them jobs in his factory. And then so there was even, I remember in the movie, it's Schindler's played by Liam Neeson. He didn't even take any salary for doing the role of Schindler in the movie. And there was a train of his employees, of Jewish employees, that was accidentally or incorrectly rerouted to go to and ended up going to Auschwitz. Schindler was the only person who was able to get people out of Auschwitz. because he insisted that he's like, no, these are my employees. They have to come here to my factory. So, like, this man is amazing. I actually visited his grave when I was in Jerusalem. So he's the only member of the Nazi party to be buried in Israel. And so, oh yeah. So when I had gone to see his grave, which is actually mislabeled on Google, I walked around like searching for his grave. It's covered in rocks because it's Jewish custom to place stones and rocks on top of the grave. So there is a train stop that's here that has like directions to there are a lot of concentration camps that came here in Poland, but there is a stop that labels where they go, and I know one of them is to Auschwitz. Yep. Bless you. There we go. Actually, I like the view of the telescopic. Let's put that. Ultra wide lens. Nah. Back. There we go. So they do actually have a mask mandate for outside, as I was told when I was in Warsaw. Maybe that's just in Warsaw, but I mean, for me, I haven't been wearing my mask outside. So, you guys saw that in Warsaw. Warsaw was completely destroyed during the war. Łódź was not. So this is still the original buildings. Which has a lot of fun street art. There, like last time I was here in 2018, I got to go to some of the speakeasies. It has a wonderful nightlife. The food's amazing. The museums are open at least, though. But look at these buildings. Yeah, we're gonna take a stroll over to Piotrowska Street so you guys can see the buildings that are there. Alright, let me switch this to a telescopic or ultra wide. There we go. Hey, Dawn. So when we were going around the city last time, there's a lot of references and monuments to Rubinstein, the pianist. My dad's the one who's running ahead of me. Dad's definitely a very strong guy. He's carrying my purse. I know. I have to pace myself chasing after my dad. He's walking fast. So we've been in Poland now for, today's Tuesday. We arrived Monday 2 weeks ago. Oh no, we traveled. We left Mexico Monday 2 weeks ago, and then we got here on Tuesday, like April. So we've been in Poland now for 2 weeks. Possibly another, I think my dad's business is going to conclude at the end of the week. So we'll be able to head back home. Oh, so this is the Philharmonic for Artur Rubinstein. That's a cool building. Ooh, thanks, Dad. Yeah, Marsha, I saw there are more BLM and Antifa protests going on, and they I saw the footage online that they started because yesterday was the start of the Floyd trial. I did watch part of it on Eddie's stream, Eddie Glock. The amount of time I've spent in Poland together, the first time I came to Poland when I was, let me flip the camera back around to me. The first time I came to Poland, I was 7. It was when my babcia, my grandmother, my father's mother, had passed away. And I've come to Poland probably every 3 years, every 2-3 years. I'm Polish citizen as well. Now I had my citizenship confirmed in 2019. Usually trips here are about 2-3 weeks long. I've been to Krakow. My father's from Ozorkow. So Łódź this is the main city that is close to Ozorkow. Ozorkow is like a suburb basically of this city. So a lot of people work here and then live in Ozorkow. Because this is a good industrial city, and my dad's town village, like your closest Starbucks, is in this city. Nie mówi po polsku. I don't speak Polish. I speak Polish like a 2-year-old. Let me switch this back around. I just like the ease of public transportation that is with Europe. Like in the US, basically every person basically has to have a car. At least in Poland, it's like 1 car per family because you use a lot of public transportation, you walk around a lot, and you have stores, grocery stores, like every corner that you walk around in. My dad usually, even back in Florida, my dad does grocery shopping every single day because the concept is to always have fresh food, fresh vegetables and fresh fruit, and not, food that is comes with preservatives or stays in the fridge for hours at a time. Or not hours, days at a time. Yeah, Polish is really hard. It's very beautiful though because it's very soft. It's soft in the ears. Like when you say to say I love you is kocham się. So the syllables, the pronunciations are very soft. Kocham się. Or kochani is sweetheart. So if you want to say, to call somebody kochani, is to say your sweetheart.
We are at Piotrkowska, main street of Łódź. Right now it's kind of empty, but in summertime there is a lot of activity going on. All the restaurants.
about that. That was loud.
There is a lot of nice buildings here.
Are we gonna walk down this way or?
No, let's go.
Oh, okay. So if you guys want to see the footage I have up here across Street, you're gonna have to check out the premiere and then when I post it later. So the footage that we took of Łódź, so uncut Łódź, check out that, and then I did the walk around there. Yeah, I don't, for the Floyd case, I don't know, like who hasn't. If you haven't heard, you've been under a rock. I have no idea how they're going to be doing jury selection, right?
Okay, if you're looking for marijuana, you can buy here.
Okay, see, cannabis shop. You want marijuana? Right there. Restaurants are open for takeout. Here, they have outdoor dining. But I did see people actually on the inside of some dining places. Yeah, Poland's pretty safe like that. Like, you don't have the crime rate that you have of other European cities. You don't really have that, or other European countries. You don't really have that here in Poland. And I have to say, it's because they have a very strict immigration policy, and they really vet who comes into the country in terms of refugees. That and the police are strict. I gotta say, like yesterday's protest, I'm looking into seeing if I can get a live streaming encoder, because it's tough to live stream when I'm at rallies and protests. The feed just completely drops. But yesterday's protest, like, it was 3,000 cops compared to maybe 200 protesters that were there. So the Facebook invitation said like 2,000 people RSVP'd. I think all those who RSVP'd were the police. But they were really strict. I was surprised really how strict it was. I think it was too much. I mean, in the US, protesters get away with a lot, as we know and we can see, and that's why we're having so much problem with it. With our protests in the US turning violent and destructive. Like, that doesn't really happen here in Poland. The max is a person's going to be blocking the street, and that's your protest. And when they have a protest, to have like a turnout of like 3,000 cops to 200 protesters, I'd say it was a bit of overkill. They definitely do not play around. I saw some footage, maybe from on Twitter, of the police reacting to Antifa. They were just arresting all of them. It looked brutal, actually. It really did. But they don't mess around here, and that's probably why you don't have a problem. Like, we need to take it up a notch in the U.S. But I would say here in Poland, I think they could take it down a bit, because yesterday was was protest against the restricting of the abortion laws here. Which, if you are against the tightening of the abortion laws here, absolutely you have the right to protest that. I'm a big fan. You guys know I'm a big fan of protesting your beliefs, as long as they say peaceful. Exactly. Like, it was a peaceful protest yesterday. I think people should have been allowed to protest, but they were telling everybody you need to disband. They weren't allowing people to really be present. The police encircled everybody. I'll do my commentary with the video that I put together with that one, but it was pretty nuts. Oh, sorry to you, the 2010 footage? I'm not sure what year it was, but I saw, yeah, whatever footage I was looking at just on Twitter when the police just had at arresting all of, I guess what was Antifa. I'm like, this is why Poland doesn't have this problem. That's true. The police in Poland learned from the Soviets. Yup. So yesterday I was doing a podcast, and so that was one of the questions that he had asked me, that Nikolai had asked me, is if in the US we just don't have enough police. So we talked about like the defund the police movement, and how I don't think it's that we don't have enough police present in the US. I think the leaders are telling them to stand down, and you can see all the problems that we have in terms of like protests becoming violent. They happen in democratic cities. You don't have that type of problem in Republican cities, because Republican cities or states are very strict against if you turn it to rioting. Let me sit here. Oh, I have to buy the ticket? Here.
I don't know. Probably at the first. Because I have to maybe change the wagon in the first, because I don't see.
I don't see a ticket machine here, Dad.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Give it that. There we go. I don't see a ticket machine. Do you want to ask?
Just wait to get out. If we can switch the... Maybe the first one.
Ooh. Yeah, the US people completely ignored me. They're like, oh, this girl's probably Antifa herself. So we just got onto the trolley. So if you're caught without a ticket, I think the fine is 300 zloty. Sorry if you guys can't hear me. You know, I don't think there's as many social justice warriors here in Poland, because I feel like social justice warriors are on the... Okay. Can we go down here? Yeah, I don't think there's many... I mean, I haven't come across social justice warriors here. Poland's also very pro-Trump, and you can see my dad wears his hat everywhere. But my dad did say that, yep. Whoops, oops, oops, oops. Oops, 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 oops. Let me on.
Yeah, you can go over there.
Okay, here. There you go. Hold that, Dad.
Okay, in the trolley right here that I went to get the ticket, there is an automatic selling ticket in the... You can buy the ticket outside too, but see, like we went to the second wagon, they didn't have that machine to sell the tickets, so we had to move to the first wagon. And Sergeant, hi, how are you? Well, they usually they have automatic selling ticket. Tara will explain to you.
Well, it's not letting me pay by card, Dad.
Huh?
It's not letting me pay by card.
Won't let you?
Mm-mm. It doesn't. It's blacked out. It doesn't have an option. So.
You use that blue card?
Yeah. I have the blink. It
Well,
doesn't.
we have to get out for the tickets first. We don't want to just pay the fines. Okay? So we have to get out.
Are we getting out right now, or are we getting out the next one? It doesn't allow you to buy the ticket.
But you
only.
won it before, right?
I did. But when I tried to pay with credit card, it doesn't. It's locked. It's like blocked out. So it doesn't. It's only letting you pay by phone.
Oh, by phone?
Yes.
Okay. One more.
Tell anybody. No. So let me flip this camera around so you guys can kind of see. See over there, there's a ticket machine, a billet. And
I think you can pay.
it doesn't. Let's see.
Noise? No?
It didn't have any. All right, let me see.
You can pay.
I don't think we're the only ones having a problem. It's blocked out. All right, here, hold this.
Pay with phone. I guess this machine won't let you pay by card, which normally it is. They don't have it for coins, huh? We're just gonna get up and maybe the next one might.
Yeah.
We can wait.
I mean, I'm not worried.
Huh? Well, you know, they're gonna come and you have to give your ID and you know, I don't want to go through that. You know, so the next one we can.
Give them my American ID.
Huh? Oh, we are a manufacturer, so we can ask. Well, you know, I don't know what kind of procedure. Today with the technology, you can find anybody.
But you guys saw, tried to pay with the machine, but the pay by card was not functioning on this particular cart. Take a seat.
Next, we're gonna.
Oh, we're getting down to the next one? Okay.
We are a manufacturer.
You guys gotta see this. So this is the manufacturing. And this is the palace that we toured. Right here, Polanski's Palace. You guys will see the inside of that. It is stunningly gorgeous. That's the manufacturer in the back, which is a huge shopping center. So these are converted old warehouses, but look, this is Palace. And this is the manufacturer.
Let's see if we can get the tickets.
Okay. palace is Polanski's palace. So we did a tour of that. So if you guys tune into the premiere of Uncut Łódź, you're going to see the interior of that palace when we toured it.
We get the next one.
Okay, we can try this one.
We
3B?
can get another,
3B? You want this one or the other one?
11B gonna be 1 minute from now.
11B. All right, let's try onto that train. So my dad is super on it. So he made us get off the train because we're not, though through no fault of our own, we're not able to pay for the ticket for the tram. So dad made us get off. So that way we can try getting onto another tram, is their machine wasn't working. It didn't give the option to pay by credit card. And so I've had a lot of issues actually on the trolley machines. Some of them allow pay by coin, no problem. And then the other one, like the credit card machine, it wouldn't let me like stick the credit card in. And so it was only using like the tap. And I didn't have that credit card on me that have the tap enabled. And so now I have that credit card on me with the tap enabled. And then this one didn't even let me pay by credit card. It only had the option of paying by phone. And it's some sort of other software. I mean, I have like Google, Apple Pay or whatever on my phone. But they have some other payment thing here in Poland. So nonetheless, yeah, dad made us get off because we couldn't buy a ticket. So we'll wait for the next train and try. But already at this point, I think we're pretty close to where we need to be going in order to be catching the bus. Is this our train? No. It's around. So we are heading to Ozorkow. City of Ozorkow. Town of Ozorkow. Manufacturer.
You have to go to the first one.
To the first cart? Okay.
Yeah.
So the manufacturer is, there used to be a lot of textile buildings. So because this is a very industrial city. And so they converted these warehouses into now the shopping center. And for the foot, oh, there's 11B. We're going to be jumping onto this one.
Well, this one doesn't matter.
This looks like a more advanced train. The other one is like a trolley. All right, let's try this again. So, see, pay by credit card. Here, hold this, Dad.
Następny przystanek Zachodnia, Lutomierska. Karta łodzianina. Jedna karta, wiele korzyści. Jeśli płacisz podatki w Łodzi, to nie zwlekaj i aktywuj kartę już dziś. www.loc.pl/karta.
See if this is all in. See? It works in this one.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah, so transaction. Yes.
Alright, let's give this another try. Maybe I pulled it out too fast. Let's not complicate this. Credit card.
Ticket.
This one always gives a problem. There we go.
Over there.
Alright, success. We got our tickets. This is 3 zloty, so that's about 75 cents. So you always, in European style, you always go and validate afterwards. Whoop. And then the second one. Yes, there we go. All right, I'm gonna sit. Success. Oh yeah, the palace. Marsha, wait till you see the video that we have of the inside of it. So tune into the uncut Łódź. You'll love it. I mean, I love seeing palaces. Maybe I was a former princess in a prior lifetime. German friend was marrying a Polish girl, and so they had their wedding over in Jelenia Góra. Jelenia Góra is, a lot of people get married there because they have so many beautiful castles. So one of the things, if you have a Polish wedding, is to go get married inside of a Polish castle. It's fantastic.
Następny przystanek zachodnia.
What is Diebold?
Zakrywania ust i nosa
I can see.
w pojazdach
Diebold. What is Diebold?
Yeah.
D-I-E?
It's close.
Diebold. Count Volta Diebold. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know. What is it?
I don't. We don't know what Diebold is. Is it like I guess the same software that we got in the US?
zachodnia.
Oh, there's a monument that's coming by. Let me see. Hey, Adam. Yeah, I'm having a blast. I think we've got. Let's see. There's another war monument on this side. I think, right? Another. There's the cemetery and then there's a war monument on this side, right? Oh, it's a little bit further. Pierogi City. That'd be awesome. Marsha, pierogies are like my favorite. Yep. Maga. The special Polish edition of the hat too. flow. So you guys can see the heart with the baby inside. That image. Let's see if we get this one. Almost like every stop has the heart with the baby inside, because Poland is very pro-life, and in the culture right now, and in the billboards and everything, it's a huge pro-life message. Yeah, you guys are going on this trolley ride with me. I'm bouncing all over the place. This is the city of Łódź. It's spelled, it looks like an L, but it's pronounced with W, L-O-D-Z. Oh, here it is. See the heart with the baby inside? This is like every single billboard that you will see. It's actually true that they because the government is there's huge incentives to be having children, because they need more population. Whoops. Ah, dang it. I leaned too much on my camera over here. So I just broke this part of my thing. I'll try and glue that back together. But my Samsung microphone. Guess I shouldn't have been carrying that in my pocket. It's right over here. You can glue this one back. I'll just remove this for now. And that's true, because basically Poland, the Polish government is fining Facebook for if you're limiting people's free speech. We need that in the US. That's true. Poland is one of the fastest growing countries in Europe. It has the 8th largest GDP for Europe. Heart with the baby. Yeah, the buses are very clean. Yeah, maybe I'll put some Gorilla Glue on the bottom of this thing. So this is just the shoehorn, I think that's what it's called. So this is my Samsung receiver mic. And then I keep myself lapelled from my Sony. Because of course that captures like the better video. But I'm gonna have to fix this. That, or maybe this is, I can get another piece of this. I wish the government would be fining Facebook and YouTube especially for shutting down our voices. drive for censoring random stuff. They must be like implementing new software searches to just censor really the most random of things. Oh, here's the monument that I was thinking of. So there's the cemetery. This is a war monument.
Posłuchaj. Jak przyjdę, to tam tą środkę, tam mam dla Linka, to od razu połóż tam jak nie dobra? Aha, no to dobrze. No to na razie.
The shellacked look. Oh wow, Dawn, they removed somebody because of pranks? Yeah, they're targeting all of the... So this is an anti-fascism, in its true sense, monument. Not the Antifa kind, but actually anti-fascism. All of the conservatives unemployed. That's what they're trying to do. The heart with the baby. Yeah, I think so, that they do want the conservatives dead in the US. I mean, the hatred that's there for conservatives, again, you know, it's not even anymore, you know, agree to disagree. It's just like, nope, you don't have the right to life. Dad, do we get down soon? Do we go down soon? I'm recognizing this area.
Huh?
Do we go down soon? The next one? It's next up, right?
This is the last stop. Remember before?
Yeah. I think the bus stop is going to be over there. Is this
We're
where
gonna go
we?
all the way to
Ale to
Kalinowek
co,
and
no
walk
to
to
porównanie do ciebie, to...
remember?
Oh, okay. Whichever area that we go down. I remember we went down this way last time, right?
On the way here, we got out here.
Yeah, we came here,
But,
so.
now,
Dobra,
you remember on the
dobra.
way back, we went on the Kalinowek, last stop.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's one more stop. Gotcha, gotcha.
No, on tam czeka na tobą, nie? Bo zawsze będziemy stali.
Następny przystanek Skierska, Brzoskwiniowa.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like with leftist rhetoric, it's they justify actual like violent action versus, you know, maybe they don't like something that we express or say, but
Skierska,
they're allowed to
Brzoskwiniowa.
actually become violent and that's celebrated versus if we even say something that's like the worst thing in the world. Stop. One more stop. Got the whole car to
Następny
ourselves now.
przystanek Skierska, Helenówek.
Helenówek.
Kalinowek.
Nice sunset today.
Skierska, Helenówek.
Skierska, Helenówek.
You're crossing the street, touch with your hand.
Take this mask off. I can see my breath when I breathe. It may like look kind of like warmish here, but it's not. See? You can see my breath when I'm breathing right now. So when I was listening to I forget what, but it was basically maybe a podcast about what's going on in China and their AI for identifying people's like faces and everything. They're giving social scores, social credit scores, and if you jaywalk, your social credit score will go down by like 2-3 points. So I just thought of that because when we were crossing the street, I mean, there's a lot of traffic here, so I don't want to jaywalk here, but yeah, because they're in China, they're trying to like improve people's behavior. So, but your social credit score affects your like ability to even get a business loan there, for instance. So it's a scene right out of Black Mirror. Imagine it's like the kind of scores that the liberals would be giving conservatives, like, oh, I don't like what you're saying, I'm gonna go on this app and score you down, and now you're not gonna be able to get a loan for your business. The future of the world, all with like different like AI, but they're using like facial recognition software to be detecting if a person's lying, and so with that, that's also like going into their social credit score. This is going on in China. But yeah, so no jaywalking in China, otherwise your social credit score will go down and you won't be able to get a loan. Yeah, exactly. It's 1984. Give me 1776, guys. Okay, so we just got off the end of the line of the trolley, and now we have to go to the bus. So the bus ride will take us through Zgierz and then over to Ozorkow. So this is the journey that we take whenever we come into Poland. We get into Warsaw. I didn't go live when I was on the train, but the train ride was about an hour, 15 minutes, hour and a half from Warsaw to Łódź. And then this is the path that we take to get from Łódź to Ozorkow. And the journey is still not done. And since I can see like I'm an hour and 7 minutes in. Granted, we could have taken a tram ride out of the train station, but I wanted to walk around a little bit of Łódź to do the stream. Oh, check out the sunset. Sunset's really nice. Brave new world. This is the price per liter. So this is in złote also. So złote, it's about 4 złote to $1. So for a liter, we're looking at a little bit over $1. How many liters to a gallon? I'm not sure of my conversion, but I think usually like the cost of gas in Europe is quite expensive, I think, compared to US. I mean, compared to the US during Trump's time, right? Because we all saw the price of gas shot up immediately right after Biden. Yeah, oh, okay, so 3.75 liters to a gallon. So yeah, you're looking at like $4 or $5 a gallon here. Shoot, that's actually... Oh no, it's buffering? Yeah, it's windy. Whew, there we go.
It's cold, huh?
Yeah. It's definitely cold. What's the bus number?
46.
Is that 46? 240. That's 45.
That's only to
Okay.
Zgierz. There was in this temperature when your ears freezing. So that's good. I have that hoodie.
Zgierz Plac Chińskiego.
One thing I tell you that summertime is nice, fresh air. You
Yeah,
know,
come
and
here in
it's
summer.
nice to breathe, but you know, when it's cold like this, it's not really pleasant to be outside.
I think so. I don't know when they're gonna start the calorie in-house proms, but those are definitely the between Floyd and Rittenhouse. Yeah, let's go sit. All right, I think we're reconnected and back. Okay, good. The unspeakable name Rittenhouse. What do you think this is? Oh, it's interesting when it buffers, your guys' comments are actually like repeated as well. I don't know if I'm back or not. Oh, good, we're back to being live. And so, yeah, so those are the two main trials I'm super, you know, I think all of us are very interested in watching unfold. So when we get back to the apartment, I'm going to tune in and see what I've been missing on the Floyd trial that's going on. Today's like day 2 of it. Yesterday they were doing the jury selection. And I wonder when they're going to start. Who's on the pin? It's Kyle Rittenhouse. Along with my favorite saying. So yeah, this is a Kyle Rittenhouse pin. Proud Boys. Fuck around and find out. Actually, this pin, Brandon from That's the Point gave it to me. Sit down while I wait for this bus. There we go. Sun's going down. Exactly. Kyle did nothing wrong. Still buffering? It might be because I'm at this bus stop right now, and so maybe at this exact location the reception is not good. I'm looking into getting a one of those mobile encoders, so that way I don't have to rely on Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi. This is a SIM card, but I want to get that because I hate going live. I like to go live when I'm out and about, and then also when I'm broadcasting from rallies and protests and everything. Like, there's so many people around, so then it doesn't have good signal, and it just, of course, the worst thing in the world is to have the feed drop, which happens all the time. It happened yesterday when I was at the protest. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, Rick James. I do have a Twitter and an Instagram. It's Ho-Am Brotherhood. The handle is the one that is right here, Ho-Am Brotherhood. So send me a message, a DM, through either my Twitter or my Instagram account. Again, Ho-Am Brotherhood. Oh yeah, the backs of the pins. This one's not poking me. Oh, so the governor of Texas is sending the National Guards with the police to secure the border. Good. Good. They have sent 108 COVID positive onto Texas streets in just one day, right after Texas announced no masks and the opening. Yeah, go figure. I feel like, they're trying to sabotage our red states are doing so well. Like Florida is doing amazing. And it's like they're just trying to sabotage us. Like when they try, like, remember when Biden was trying to say something about closing off, restricting domestic travel to Florida because the second strain of the virus or a new strain of the virus like was found. It's like we have declining rates of COVID infections in Florida, but how convenient that the second strain is floating around in Florida. You just have to question, like, you know, if it seems too convenient, what else, you know, what's the intention behind that? Yeah, exactly. No borders, no country. Like, I mean, we got fences around our houses, right? And that's not seen as racist. So if we can put a fence around our house property just to denote, all right, this is where our personal property starts, like, how is that any different from putting up a wall on a building? So when I was in Mexico just 2 weeks ago, we were